I think today's panel was interesting for a number of reasons. First, we did discuss what's very important in trying to shape and design the individual development cooperation projects and programs, but we also discussed why the West of the world has to change and why we need to have tax justice to raise the resources for a better development cooperation. I think we also heard that some people have very good projects and don't get money, and in other places we get a lot of money but they cannot spend it. So there is a challenge with how to get the resources to the places where you can spend it and how to create the mechanisms for spending the resources. A third issue we discussed was should we talk in terms of donors and recipients? And of course we should be talking in terms of partnerships. And I think the fourth message, which I am the most interested in, is that I think development cooperation is not a luxury, it's an absolute imperative. And it's an imperative because it's in our interest to make sure that the climate problem, for example, is solved. And for that, we need to get the developing world on board. But we also need to solve the inequality problem, because if we don't solve the inequality problem, democracy will fail. Because then the too rich people will control the democracy and the too poor people can't participate. So from a democratic reason also, this thing has to be done. And therefore, in my view, I'm going to repeat again, development cooperation is not a luxury, it's an imperative.